If you work at a community college, you have to see yourself as much more than an educator. You have to be a problem solver. We have to work directly with our students and understand their needs. And it's not just about what happens in the classroom. But if we look at the ways in which we can partner, such as the ways that Southwest is partnering with Technology-Memphis, we can win together. It's about a stronger Memphis. It's about working together.
We have to do it in partnership with others. We have a lot of agencies that we work with. We do great work with Southwest and working with our students, because it's all about, again, growing that student and getting them to that point of completion and employment. It's just a win-win. But partnerships is critical in the work that we do here in Shelby County. Cannot be successful without it. We have to have it.
To me, Southwest Community College is critical for Memphis. We have about 15,000 jobs in the Memphis area right now. They're unfilled, mostly because people don't have the skills. But we have the answer right here. Southwest Community College, the Tennessee College of Applied Technology, that are free educational opportunities. So my job is to let people know that these opportunities are out there.
There's a tremendous need for skilled technicians in any number of career and technical areas. We formed a group of construction companies, and we all have the same vested interest, and that's to help the Memphis TCAP programs produce quality, trained technicians.
They can come back to school, learn a technical skill like this, be able to go to work in an environment where they start at $50,000, and if they're diligent in their studies and their abilities, they can quickly go to $70,000 a year income and not have any debt. So the question for me is, why wouldn't you be doing it?
I want to take it and incorporate it into what I'm doing now with Smith & Nephew and become a machinist. That's why it's so great coming to school here, because I get a lot more than what they teach in the books. I just want to be able to land a good job and, just help the community. And once I get there, just teach somebody else and say, hey, this is where I went, TCAT.
It came to our attention through working with BLAIR Taylor at Memphis Tomorrow that there's a need for more police officers, and how can the college play a role in that? And how can we start, again, with our pathway from high school to career or to college?
Blue Path is kind of at its core an opportunity for a student to gain a foothold in the academic world, get an associate's degree, while at the same time they're advancing their credentials to become a valuable employee to the City of Memphis Police Department. My hope is that these young people will be fantastic police service technicians, PSTs, that they will learn and contribute to the department over the next 2 years, while at the same time they're making headway on achieving an associate's degree.
My hope for Blue Path is that young people see opportunities in law enforcement. Last few years has been very tough, getting people attracted to become police officers. So we want to show them the real side of what police officers do, give them an opportunity to serve their community, and also to help better themselves and their families.
It just makes sense for us to work together. It makes sense for us to partner with MPD to develop a Blue Path program. It makes sense to partner with Artesian to develop an early college, high school. Everything that we're doing, when we're partnering, it makes sense because it makes sense for Memphis.
We have 105 ninth graders in our inaugural class. They come from 23 different zip codes across the greater Memphis area and 31 different middle schools. So we know this is a need and something that people have really been wanting all over Memphis. We are holding a pinning ceremony for our ninth graders, and the reason we're doing it is to signify how they're embarking on a really important journey and a very challenging journey over the next 4 years. But during that time, they will graduate not only with a high school diploma, but also an associate degree from Southwest Tennessee Community College in business, IT, or allied health.
And so we've made a contribution to the economy of this community. We've made a contribution to the workforce. We've made a contribution to families. And we've made a contribution to the education system because, again, we proved that our students, with the proper support, can achieve enormous accomplishments.
I actually had the opportunity to attend Southwest a few years ago for a few business classes. I feel comfortable with Southwest. The security, the teaching level that the professors offered, the atmosphere. So for her to be able to attend Southwest on Southwest College, I'm super excited about that.
It's kind of scary, nervous, but I'm glad that I have the opportunity to do that, and other students are still, doing high school things, but I have the opportunity to do high school and college things.
So this is a young person being able to see their path, and that's why it makes sense to not only work with the K through 12 on helping the students to see their path, but we're also working with the community to meet a community need, and that's what we have to do. It sounds like a cliche to say, but community college, community is our middle name.
I truly love and appreciate the work that we do at the TCATs, but I truly appreciate the way that we can transform lives with our students.
We care about them, and not just what they do in the classroom, but that they're successful. And we try to make sure that they understand that they have to pay it forward, because that's important. That's how this works. You become successful, and then you help someone else. You help your family, you help your community. That's what we're about.